to go to my quiet place.
I like these calm little moments before the storm.
Inside this room, all of my dreams become realities, and some of my realities become dreams.
Hated man! Top of the world!
Welcome, everybody. Top of the world, ma. Brought to you by aspartame, TOPicLESS. Always brought to you by the delicious taste of aspartame. Keeps you young, keeps you fresh, keeps you preserved. Get it while it's hot.
Disavow, brought to you by black coffee.
Brought to you by Ferrero Rocher.
Organic black coffee.
Ferrero Rochers.
I love
Keeps you
those,
young,
but they're
fresh.
terrible.
Oh, really good.
Full of bug bits and
bug bits.
Uh-huh.
I love them. I love bug bits so much. I love them.
Organic black coffee, Scandinavian blend.
The Ferrero Rocher blend. That's what it is. That's where it's at. That's where it's at. Welcome to TOPicLESS, everybody. Tuesday, 9:15-ish. We do our thing.
You know, it's Tuesday. TOPicLESS shows up. It's never late. It's never early. It shows up when it means to completely. Mm-hmm.
It shows up when the aspartame gods allow it.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you're hosting tonight, so that makes sense. Considering I admit that you are laced with aspartame.
Correct as always. No professionals tonight. We were talking about
no professionals. Yeah, I was looking for it too.
I was too. Which sucks because I usually eat my dinner as I'm listening to the professionals, 4 minutes before we go live because I have to scarf it down real quick. I was gonna make tacos tonight. I forgot to take the meat out before I left for work. So
no tacos then.
No, I was like, it's too late. I had to set up the stream, so I just ordered chicken parm pizza or chicken Alfredo pizza.
Okay, not bad.
It's pretty scrumptious. I mean, Carb City, but it's pretty scrumptious.
Right.
But
right.
I don't eat it every day.
Yeah. Well, that's good. I had my one meal earlier today was steak, eggs, sautéed mushrooms, and tomatoes.
Fills you up, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's good.
Yeah, if you keep on that regimen. Once you get used to that, it's kind of you're fine. You're like,
yeah. And I've got these coconut keto clusters that I get from Aldi that are just fucking delicious. So later in the day when I'm craving something sweet, I can eat that, and it helps keep me on my diet plan. My eating plan, huh?
I eat a Snickers bar.
Yeah, no, I
they're so
Snickers
good.
bars.
They got peanuts, caramel, nougat. Nougat's fantastic.
Bioengineered food ingredients.
Oh,
that
yes.
eventually cause cancer in your stomach and kidneys.
Delicious. Yeah. I got 5 kidneys. What do I care?
Exactly. Well, for the rest of us that don't,
spare.
I enjoy the non-GMO.
How was your weekend?
It was good, man. It was good. Just getting stuff done here, prepping for Ancient City Con coming up this coming weekend. Obviously, I had you on for Frog G unboxing, and I had man. I've been having a bunch of people on for What's in the Box recently. Yesterday I had Mark Polton on for Writhe in Pain, and then I had the Barton brothers for Kozor. Yes, I finally opened my Kozor after 2 years.
Funny thing was, because I had an extra copy, I think of the regular or the line, I can't remember, and I actually sold that in a little mini auction I was doing for. Yeah. So I actually had it and sold it, and someone else got it before you even opened yours.
Yeah, I mean, I've had it for a long time. It's totally on me because I really wanted to reach out to Corey and Clayton and talk to them about the book because I had heard so much good about that book, and now that I've read it, I see why. You know, it's beautifully done. You know, it's a gorgeous looking book. The pencils, the inks, the colors, and the story is really fucking good, man. Like it really kind of feels like Berserk meets like Dark Souls. That whole kind of Hideki Miyazaki kind of like, you know, heroes in a dark world with like these fucking elder gods. You know, Bloodborne, Dark Souls, Elden Ring type thing. I really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it. So it was good, and Writhe in Pain was fucking great. I really enjoyed. Now that you were asking me if I got the Lion edition to
Kozor.
Whatchamacallit, to Kozor, I didn't, but I did get the line art edition to Writhe in Pain, all black and white, and Chris Graves, man, holy shit, this is a beautiful book.
Yeah, he's good.
He's great, man. This reminds me of like, you know, peak Top Cow. You know, Image, Spawn type stuff, like the good shit from the 90s that, you know, we all enjoyed reading. So,
yeah,
and
dope.
you know, it reads like an old horror movie from like the late 70s, early 80s. So much damn fun.
Nice.
So, you know, if you they're gonna be launching. They've got the sign up for it now for book 2. But if you sign up for it, you definitely want to jump in on it. It's really good, especially if you like horror.
Do they have a catch-up tier? Because I actually missed.
I did ask Mark that, and yes, they will be having a catch-up tier for Writhe in Pain. So you'll be able to get 1 and 2 when they launch it. So yeah.
Yeah, because I was meaning to back it, and I just missed out on it.
You'll enjoy it, dude. Seriously, if you can get the line art edition, you'll very much appreciate Chris's
if it's
lines.
available. Yeah, I'll pick it up if it's available. Yeah.
I think he said they're going to do a second printing of the line art edition, so you should be able to get it. And it's oversized too.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, both Writhe in Pain and Viking Wolf enjoyed both of these books from Polton. They're both oversized, and I gotta say, I kind of like the oversized edition, man. Bigger pages, easier to see.
I like it. If you could put them in a magazine, bag and board, and magazine box, fine. I'm fine with it. What makes me insanely irate, and I've talked to this about plenty of times, like with Ink, you, everybody, the books that are like a quarter of an inch too big, I don't know why they print them that way, that you don't fit in any of that stuff. So it's just sitting out, and I get mad. I legitimately
That's why I have a spinner rack.
Yeah,
get a magazine spinner rack. That's what this is, by the way.
I don't have a Mac. I have a room with boxes in it, so I want to put it in said boxes so I can get it out of the way. But now it's just sitting on top of said boxes. So, yeah,
I get it.
Yeah, and also I don't like them not in bags and boards. I want them in bags and boards.
Those are in bags and boards.
Like roach balls you can't put in a bag and board, and neither can you with Mavericks. And if you did, what did you use?
It's just this is an oversized bag. See, what size is this? This might be this is either then I think it's like a golden age bag. It's it's a large bag, like an AR orangutan.
I think you made it yourself.
I did not.
I made it yourself.
It's got
schemes and scams.
Look, it's got. You know what this is? This is a Time magazine bag. That's what this is. This is a Time magazine bag. Yeah.
There you go. But it's not a traditional heavy metal magazine bag. There you go. It's not. Yeah, I don't have access.
If you get a chance to grab this book too, grab this. This is fucking hilarious.
Rich
is great, man.
Rich is insane.
I love Rich. Yeah.
We actually have him and Oliver did a Frog G card, which we're probably going to put in the zine for book 2.
Oh fuck yeah, man! So, that's awesome.
Oh, pardon me. I love the bubblies. We have a chat.
Billy, that 1/4 inch extra backspace is fucking with my OCD. You just tape it down. You tape it down on the other side.
Billy knows where I'm coming from then.
Man, working in the comic shop, I saw that shit all the time. So it don't even faze me anymore.
I don't work in a comic shop. I work in shipping. Speaking of Billy, we have a chat.
You got a chat?
Awesome one. First in your heart.
What up, dude?
First in ours. We have Haldair.
What up, Haldair?
Angela Curry. What's going on, Angela?
Hello, Angela.
Cranberry Langers. What's going on, Cranberry?
What up, Cranberry?
You mentioned him earlier. We have the legendary, the amazingly talented.
Ahoy!
We have the ever so awesome Supermod Flying
My
Feline.
beautiful
Feline?
lady. Skull,
Good to
gorgeous.
see you. Welcome. Like and subscribe, everybody.
Had a fantastic show today for happy hour hangout. We were celebrating Floof's 1-year birthday. Kitty Cat is 1 year old. And,
the Floof is a year.
The Floof.
I remember seeing the Floof on the YouTube.
Yeah, she's adorable. But yeah, we had a great show today. And got about half the questions right on the trivia too. So
Wow. So
yeah,
Jimmy
I did pretty good.
Jimmy
Must be the
watching.
Scotch.
I think Jimmy wasn't watching is what it is.
No, Jimmy wasn't watching. That's exactly it. That is
Jimmy
exactly it.
Jimmy no longer watches us. He hates us.
Jimmy don't love us no
he
more.
shun us. It's fine. We get it.
Yeah.
Maybe we should make art out of macaroni noodles and he'll like us more. We got Stippling Vaughn.
Macaroni. What up, Stippling Vaughn? Good to see you, sir.
Squeeze me macaroni, good sir. We have the K-pop of the K's.
What up, K-pop?
Well, K-pop. Don't overdo it. K-pop had on Michael Agudin and Dean James last night. They are also closing down the Embrace 2 on
That
Comics
is correct.
Meet. So please go over there, show them some love. Back the Embrace 2. Dean James, Michael Agudin.
You want the Embrace too?
You want the Embrace
definitely.
Too. It's so good. Embrace 1 was so good.
They're running out of the plushies. So if you like plushies, go get one before it's gone. And also our boy Shelby Robertson did a fucking banger of a black and white glow in the dark cover. And he did say I believe it was on your stream that the black and white glow in the dark cover is going to be more expensive on the next campaign that they do.
on FMC. It's
so get it now while it's cheap. Otherwise it's going to be like $75.
We got the man with the best opinions and the best hands in all of YouTube. Comics Journey. What's going on?
What up,
man?
Comic Journey?
See you, CJ. Welcome.
Listen, man. I like organic stuff, man. It makes me feel better. What can I say? I feel healthier, happier, and stronger.
CJ, he's a heathen. He doesn't know what he means.
Yeah,
aspartame is where it's at.
Yeah, you see, you see this? Vegvizir, Mjolnir.
I can't see it. You know why? I can't see it. You want to know why? Because my magnifier is over the chat.
Because you drink too much aspartame?
No, because my magnifier is over the chat and it blocks you out, so therefore I can't see you.
No, and it has absolutely nothing to do with the ultra processed foods you eat.
With the retinitis pigmentosa that I'm cursed with.
Yep. Maybe if you didn't eat all that super processed.
I kind of think that's attached to my kidney disease that I was born with.
Again, all that ultra processed food. I blame the ultra processed garbage. But anyway.
Yeah,
aspartame is bad for you.
Here's the thing about that. Funny thing is, that actually did happen kind of in a way with my mom and my grandmother. My grandmother blamed my mom for us having kidney disease because of all the cookies we were eating. Don't do that.
Are they?
No, it's
are they
not
processed. Like, are we talking Oreos or?
All right. My mother carries the gene for our retinitis, for our medullary cystic sclerosis. My dad carries the gene for medullary cystic sclerosis. They bang, have babies. They all have medullary cystic sclerosis. So it's nothing to do. I'm just saying, it has nothing to do with the diet. It has everything to do with genetics.
Okay.
So, are you really arguing with me about my illness with food?
Well, I mean, you are what you eat, man. Like we
I
literally,
wasn't even
we
born.
literally, we literally become the foods that we eat. So why would you not put better food in your body to at least you give your body a fighting chance? I
was not born. I had no. We got the good stuffs. What's going on? They're going to be launching a cookbook. Speaking of food,
that is correct.
So I'm going to have them on first Sunday of October.
To be determined, going to have them on as well. Flying Feline is going to be doing a second launch stream for them. And by the way, if you guys are in need of a cutting board, Flying Feline is making custom cutting boards with the Eat Good Stuff logo laser engraved on the cutting boards, and they look badass. And I will be doing, just announced today, I will be doing a bookmark as a stretch goal for the campaign. It'll be the first stretch goal for the Eat Good Stuff cookbook. Nice. So make sure you're signed up and ready to back them when they launch the book.
Nice. That'll be dope.
Will
You're
indeed.
gonna want it. creators outlet in the
What's
chat.
up, Will?
What's going on, man? Good to see you, sir. Stippling. How far? All right, I'm just gonna scroll all the way down. There you go.
Uh-huh.
There you go. And they're all just talking. There's nobody else. It's good stuff.
Sure.
Yeah. There's nobody else.
What up, Cranberry Langers?
I said hi to Cranberry.
Did we?
Yeah, all right, now who's eating crap and making their memory loss go happen with all that scotch they're drinking? Uh-huh. Yeah, exactly my point. Shut your mouth. Check yourself before you wreck yourself, sir. Uh-huh. Booyah.
Uh-huh.
Booyah.
Sure.
Booyah.
Yep.
You agreed. Sure is an agreement.
Sometimes it's better just to smile and nod than try to argue with
with correctness.
brick wall. With brick wall, but it's all good.
I wish I was built like a brick wall. I'd be jacked. I don't work out like I used to. I used to work out like 2
stubborn
hours
like a
day.
brick wall.
No.
Yeah.
No.
What up, Woodrow?
Woodrow, where are you? I just saw it too.
It's further up, but it's those nice books. Yeah, the Kozor and Writhe and Pain, both great books.
Yeah,
Very much happy that I got those. What up, some person?
Yeah. So like I said, I wanted to get, but in Friday there's a couple books I got to pick up. Splash, and there was another one. No, I'm forgetting what.
Skunk's book. Yeah. Man, I tell you what, I don't know if you saw the show that I did with Adam Lawson for What's in the Box. I had 3 separate campaigns. I had Finch Dossier from Kill Journal, Jawbone Death, and Exiled. Our boy Adam has just been kicking out the fucking jams, man. Seriously, he's been putting out some really good stuff. K-Pop said I've been doing some fire shows. Thank you, K-Pop. I appreciate that. I've been having fun talking with people.
Hitting that pavement.
Well, listen, I've had a stack of fucking books that I have needed to open for a long time, and about a week ago on Sunday, I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna reach out to fucking everybody, and hey, see if they come hang out. I know you did, Billy, and you fucking killed it on those logos, man. You did Jawbone Death and the logo for Exiled, right? Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yes, I believe you did.
Yeah, dude, you fucking killed. I love the Jawbone Death logo. Like, that one fits that book so perfectly.
Hello, friend.
Plegel! Hello, friend.
We have the friend in the chat. What's going on, man? Good to see you. Welcome.
Indeed.
Everybody's happy
Got
to
a
see
Citizen
Plegel.
Ronan as well. What's up, Citizen Ronan?
Oh, chat's flying by.
Hey, we gotta jump in chat.
Let's jump in.
We appreciate y'all being here, hanging out with us
Jumping
tonight.
like a frog. Go sign up for Frog
right.
G2.
Which Feline actually just put the link in the chat there for you for Cerebus Key.
Yep. I just called it Frog G2 on that thing in the.
I mean, that's what it is, but
it is. I don't feel like typing. Ink wants me to do the whole. I'm not saying the whole thing. Cerebus Key. You're a Cerebus Key. How do you think of that? Huh,
there you go.
Huh? Ink spots? Yeah, that's right. Called you out. Yeah, subscribe. Subscribe. Just subscribe. Subscribe.
That's right.
To things.
Like, share, subscribe. Come get that good comic book content. That's what we do over here.
Jay Ryan in the chat.
What up, Jay Ryan?
Good to see you. Welcome. Everyone hit the likes and subscribes if you're new to the channel. If you're watching on Twitter, I don't know how, but thank you.
It'd be amazing considering you're not streaming to Twitter.
I'm not streaming to Twitter, so that's what I'm saying. Unless I don't know how, but hey, unless somebody else that's watching me on YouTube that can simulcast to Twitter. Loophole.
That's like Streamception or something like that.
Yeah, loophole. Look at that.
Yep.
Good workaround, like a reach around. It'll get you every time. That's right.
Disavow.
Oh, you avow. You avow everything. You avow it all.
Disavow your reach around. I disavow your aspartame. Yeah.
Oh, everyone loves aspartame. Come on, who doesn't? Who doesn't?
Actually, I can't drink. I can't drink like diet sodas and shit like that. I literally can't stand the taste of it. It's just I
get used to it. I get used to it.
Yeah,
now,
I mean,
now regular soda is just way too sweet for me.
Well, yeah, I don't drink soda, so I mean, regular soda is way too sweet.
I like a carbonated beverage now and then, and
seltzer.
I can't like it. I can't do
it. I enjoy seltzer.
I tried it. I can't do it.
What's up, our Luniverse? Welcome.
Yeah, we got Luniverse in the chat.
Hey, I need some entertainment while I do homework. Well, you can listen to us ramble on. Good Led Zeppelin song.
You can listen to a book.
It depends on it depends on the type of homework that you're doing. If it requires you to think, listen to a book might distract you.
Well, if it requires you to think, listening to this, you'll be fine because there's no thought process that goes on in anything that.
Absolutely not.
No.
Yep.
I recently finished up Crime and Punishment again. I read it when a couple times, and then I want to read it again. So
nice.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite books.
I'm on the last. Inkspot's recommended the series to me, the Mageborn series, and I am on the last book. There's 5 of them. I'm on the last book, and I've got. I think I'm about halfway through the book, and they've been really fucking good. Really enjoy the world building. Really enjoy the magic system that he's got in place. So it's a good book series. I've enjoyed it.
Nice.
It's homework where I have to make a 3D sword for a video game. Well, that sounds like fun homework.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
3D swords.
I went to college to I actually went to college for video game art and design, and we had to do 3D sculpting and stuff like that, and rigging and whatnot. Decided that I didn't want to be a pixel pusher and puller and all that stuff. I wanted to actually do character design and stuff, so I kind of stopped. But it's fun. It's fun. So I hope you're enjoying it, Luniverse. K-pop, it is indeed just me and Ronan. Mama is out with her friends. Well, there you go. Hanging out with the kiddo.
Hanging out with the kiddo. Watching a show the kiddo shouldn't watch.
Thankfully, the kiddo's probably not old enough to understand the words that we're saying yet. Hopefully,
you're a sponge then, though. You absorb everything.
This is true.
Yeah. Well, your kid's doomed. Kid is doomed.
I am not safe for work. I am not safe for kids to listen to. That's why my channel is absolutely not for kids, and I often have to apologize to my cousins, friends, and family about I will swear in front of your kids and quite vulgarly. So I'm just apologizing ahead of time.
Where'd it go?
I was in the other room watching Elmo. Good. There you go. What up, K-Plan?
Get K-Plan, welcome. We got K-Pop
Greetings
and
to you.
K-Plan. Is there a rising of the K's?
It seems like it.
Special K rise up.
They're multiplying. They are.
K's are multiplying. Mm-hmm. Let's hope there's more than 3 and less than 3. Never just 3. You don't want 3 K's.
Jesus. So far, there's only 2 in the chat, so I think we're all right.
I think we're good. I thought I saw a new name. It was the K-Planners. Yeah. Or, hey, I was just talking to my nephew just a second ago about cults. I was because he was asking me what evangelists were. I'm like, kind of a cult, but a religious cult, kind of, in a way. And I'm like, but everything is a cult. He's like, is it? I'm like, yeah. If you belong to any kind of group, you're in a cult. It doesn't matter. Republican,
it depends
Democrat.
on how obsessed you are.
It's the obsession factor, yes, but every group has rules, regulations, and standards, or thought processes and beliefs. Every group is kind of a cult. So yeah, no matter which way you slice it, it's just some are way more just out there, and then some are just way more laid back.
Luniverse says half my classes are drawing classes, and I'm learning a lot. Awesome. I hope you're having fun with it and enjoying it. Really, really enjoy that stuff.
All right. Well, I think I gave everybody plenty of time.
Awesome one says this channel is a cult. That's right. The cult of TOPicLESS.
Cult of cults.
Yep.
I have that as one of my intros.
Never drink the pre-made Kool-Aid. That is correct. Make your own Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid's got a lot of sugar in it.
Yeah, this is why I don't drink it.
You just told everybody to make your own Kool-Aid. You literally just said, make your own Kool-Aid. You told everybody to make your own Kool-Aid. You just said it. So therefore, You disavowed your avow of disavowing the avows.
Mm-hmm. I think you're just making shit up now.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yep.
I don't know. I don't understand words you're saying right now.
Of course you don't.
Are you saying
Of course you don't.
What words?
Yep.
What
Especially
are
from
words?
Jim Jones. Yes.
Roads. Well, to be fair, I think he added it after he made it. So, and it was Flavor Aid. It wasn't Kool-Aid.
It's because of fucking cheap ass motherfucker couldn't even bother, getting real Kool-Aid.
I mean, there's only 3,000 people. You know, you got to save money. You got to cut corners. So,
For sure.
do it where you can. What are you drawing tonight? What are you working on? Oh,
I am inking pages for inking pages 20, 21, 22, and 23 of Mercenary Guild.
Nice.
Yes, indeed.
Everybody sign up for that. It'll be launching fairly soon. We got guy in his
correct.
room.
And
Welcome.
if you do sign up for that, you will get an exclusive Nicole the Elven Sorceress trading card.
That's right.
That's right.
Out. Sign up.
She is part of the Mage Guild in Saltport, and they are the rivals to the Mercenary Guild. So find out how badass this chick is in the Mercenary Guild. And Feline has graciously dropped the link in the chat for us. So hit that link, sign up, and you will get this exclusive trading card.
Billy, link's been in there for like 20 minutes. What's going on?
I had to update my OBS.
Oh, okay. What's going on, man?
What up? I gotta turn down the stream.
Take it, Henry.
Oh, yeah. Turn us down, man. You don't want
I'm
to.
usually not the first person in here. It's kind of weird.
I know.
It's
very
comforting,
strange.
isn't it? It's nice.
Yeah,
It's soothing.
I like it.
Yeah, we usually have a conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and you you sent the link. I mean, you guys usually go for like 45 minutes, not a half hour.
What? No, we usually
try to only go for about a half hour, but
Usually
sometimes
a half hour.
sometimes we get rolling and we just keep talking. That's
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, well, I mean, sometimes it's like well past 7, like when you guys like open it up. So
No, I drop it well after 7. It's like maybe 9:30,
oh, no,
45.
no, I'm talking about after 7 my time.
Oh, okay.
Because it's 6:45 right now.
No, it's not.
Yes, some person. She was like, "Take the damn picture before I electrocute you." That's exactly what she was thinking in that picture. Yep.
What's going on, Billy? What are you doing? What are you up to?
Not much. Just
How are you feeling? How's your mouth?
Oh, my mouth is much. I mean, it's been 2 weeks now. Like,
This is an odd question to ask somebody.
oh no, because remember I had the oral surgery and I had to have the 2 teeth removed.
Oh shit, that's right.
Yeah. No.
I'm glad you're doing
good.
okay, man.
I'm back to drinking, country time lemonade and nothing crunchy as of yet. I'm still the gums are still a little bit like I'm scared to like have tacos or anything like that. So I've been,
Right.
having lots of stews, rice, beans, thin crust pizza if I do have pizza, so it's not too much thing. But yeah.
Do you know this is an intervention?
That was Billy's mouth feel. J. Ryan.
Intervention. Angela Curry says this is an intervention.
Yep.
No. Toothless Billy. No, Billy has teeth.
I have all the fronts still.
That's what matters.
Yes.
You don't need those back ones.
Well, I mean, it does feel definitely weird, like chewing in the front. Like I don't want to. I'm scared to see what I look like eating because I feel like I'm like. I'm like I started thinking about when I was younger and like looking at old people. I'm like, what's up with that old fucker eating that way? I'm like, oh, now I realize it's because he doesn't have back teeth. He's having to chomp with the front and chew with the front. So yeah, I get it.
Yeah, I had my wisdom teeth pulled, and even then, it's kind of you got to get used to some stuff for a little bit.
Yeah. But no, tonight I'm just gonna be, coloring some more Goblin Girl. That's what I got going on. I mean, I got a couple other I've got work stuff going on as well. But like, tonight's Goblin Girl night.
Tonight is Goblin Girl night, friend, and I would advise you to back it, but you can't because Indiegogo sucks.
Yeah.
But you can sign up for Frog G2. That's free, and you can also go back to the Embrace 2. Here's what you do. Instead of backing Goblin Girl, you take all that money, all those finances that you were going to use for Goblin Girl. I know you were saving, so you take all of it and just dump it straight into the Embrace 2. That's what you do. Think that's good advice, Billy?
Sure.
Nice. It is good advice. I give good advice. Very good advice.
So
I'm hoping that I get to contribute some art for Frog G2 this time.
Thank you, Theon. Maybe.
I don't know if you guys are gonna have. I know you guys are doing a slim down campaign, so I don't know if you guys are gonna have like that kind of stuff.
Very slim down.
What up, Bancroft? Good to see you, sir.
Bancroft. Hey, Michael, I started a sketch last night of AR-15 orangutan reading a certain comic last night that I got a bug in me. I'm like, I haven't drawn AR in forever, and Michael.
Oh, you're reading Frog G?
No.
Oh.
So yeah, he's I just did the sketch out. Now I need to do the rendering, but yeah, it's a particular primate up in the trees with his he's not holding his rifle.
6-gun gorilla?
But it is there.
Yes, absolutely.
And he's reading his favorite comic.
Back to where it all started.
Yeah.
I'll be having Michael on this Thursday at 9 p.m. EST for another episode of What's in the Box, where I will be opening my Lucent Painted Death books. So join us. Come hang out with us while we talk about the Lucent and the new book and what the future holds.
And a quick little
Jason, I'm sorry, I interrupted you, and you were saying about the slim down campaign.
Oh. No, yeah, slim down. We may not really have any. So plus you had work on Frog G1, man.
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to have some of my artwork, not just coloring, but
oh, I got you. Yeah, we're gonna mainly focus the stretch goals on the book itself.
Yeah.
Stuff like
maybe,
that.
Maybe you'll have art pages in the back. Maybe I could land a page in there.
Well, the zine, we may do that. We might, because we already have artwork from Christopher John. We got artwork from Rich Ayala with Oliver coloring it. We got Luke that did a Voodoo Priestess. So we may put those in the back of the zine. So yeah. So yeah, we'll see what transpires, Billy.
I love that picture that you're working on. It looks like, I'm gonna bring this up really quick. But it looks like kind of an homage to like one of my favorite artists. It's
kind of an homage to, as far as I know anyway, you might be bringing up an image that he homaged to Spider-Man Reign 2, #1 of Andrews. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kari Andrews.
Look at that.
Yeah. I know his last name. I can't say his first name.
Oh, yeah. Trent
I mean, it's somebody kneeling like that is kind of a common pose.
Yeah, it's a common pose.
Yeah, but yeah, I was going after the
Twilight Monk game out officially now was announced today. Will be out February 2025. Go wishlist on Steam. Will also be out on Nintendo Switch. So
that's right.
Get it on your platform of choice.
Brought to you by Nintendo Switch.
Yeah. I mean, I love Metroidvanias. So,
dude, and
it looks like it's going to be a lot of fun.
And it's a mix of Zelda 2 Link to the Past. So it has an overworld where you'll be able to like have like old kind of Final Fantasy style encounters.
Yep.
So, and then once you hit somebody, then it goes to side view, and there's going to be like dungeons and powers and unlockable. It looks amazing.
Yeah, it does. See, I love that hand drawn animation style, or that hand drawn, not necessarily pixel art, even though the pixel art stuff is cool too. The sprites. I love the animated sprites. I like, Castlevania Symphony of the Night. I fucking love that game, dude. So much fun. And like the way, games like that have a tendency to build upon themselves. I think those are so much damn fun.
Yeah.
Thank you, Cranberry.
Thank you, Feline, for dropping the link to my channel and for What's in the Box. Yeah, Luniverse. I do a show where I get stuff that where I open stuff that I have gotten in the mail. Like for instance, I'll be opening this from Michael Bancroft this Thursday. Yep.
Yeah, that's me.
See, got my Lucent tube box here, and I know there's a shirt in here. I can't wait to open it. You know me, I love my merch, love my merch. Last night I opened Writhe in Pain from Chris Graves and Mark Polton, and then I opened Kozor from the Barton Brothers. I had a fucking great time with both those shows. Really enjoyed talking to Corey and Clayton. It was the first time I had ever had them on the show, and or in my case, what's in the bag? Exactly, Bancroft. Looking forward to that shirt, though. Yeah, but it's fun.
I haven't ordered many shirts from campaigns. I can only think of 2.
Oh,
See, no,
I got
3. I get 3. Yeah.
The other day I got I opened up Jawbone Death, so I've got my Jawbone Death T-shirt.
Oh yeah, those were dope.
I have the black and white and Vampirella shirt that Art T. Bear did. I have Butch Cleaver. Let's see, I got a Mary Boys T-shirt. What else do I got? I've got a Poison Elves shirt coming. So yeah, I mean, I love merch, man. Hell, this was from a fun crowdfunding campaign. This Tarot Witch of the Black Rose shirt that I got. So yeah, I love me some merch.
I got
T-shirts, patches, all that fun stuff.
I got the one from Kelsey Shannon's Norse Saga where and I can't even remember the name of it, but it's not a Norse Saga shirt, but there's a character in the book that wears this fictitious band shirt, and then Kelsey made shirts for that fictitious band to go with the Norse Saga campaign. So I got one of those because it was like, I got to get a shirt if it's by Kelsey.
Hell yeah, Kelsey's great, man.
Oh yeah.
He fucking killed it on the Nexus book that he did with Mike Barron.
He kills it pretty much on everything. Man. He's in my opinion, like one of the gold standards.
Indeed. He's fantastic, man. Bancroft says, I'm biased with my shirt. It's properly screen printed on a premium quality tee, not direct garment printing. Hell yeah. Spared no expense. That's right. As long as I don't get attacked by Dilophosaurus while wearing it, I'm good, man. I'm good.
I thought he was going to say he's just like, it was, he hired extra child labor to make sure that it got up to quality level, spared zero expense.
Hey, the quality child labor is expensive. What are you
dude,
do, man?
I mean,
the sweatshops are expensive to run.
Dude, and you got to buy him medicine and stuff.
I know. How dare they want to be healthy?
Jesus Christ.
I know, right? What do you
If you want health care, move to Norway.
Horrible. All right, setting up pages.
Yeah.
Yep. Let's see, where is it? Yeah, I have Ancient City Con coming up this weekend, so we'll probably be doing some sketch covers over the next couple of days. I actually just posted a new chronal compression of a sketch cover commission that I did of Betty Page as She-Hulk.
Nice. Oh yeah, I saw that. It looked really cool.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that. That's one of two sketch covers I did for an old customer of mine from the comic shop.
Were you guys always? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I interrupted.
I was just going to say that I've actually been really surprised by the quality of board, like the Bristol board, on those Dynamite Betty Page covers. They turn out really good.
So were you guys always aware of what's her name? Jennifer Walters. Is that her alter ego?
That's She-Hulk's alter ego. Yeah.
Were you guys always aware of her alter ego growing up reading comics, or were you? I mean,
I guess she showed up in like Fantastic Four a long time ago, and that's kind of where I got introduced to She-Hulk, because the thing was taking a break, and he left the Fantastic Four, and he kind of had his own little miniseries for a while, and She-Hulk kind of stood in for him. So yeah, I mean, I've been aware of Jen Walters for a long time.
Yeah, I knew of She-Hulk as a character really, but I didn't know about her alter ego really at all.
Yeah.
And in fact, like I only really started perking my eyes up of like who She-Hulk was when she graced the cover of, I believe it was Long Shot Limited Series #2, where she's wearing some great jazzercise leotard stuff, punching Long Shot in the face. And I was like, damn. And see, and here's my point is, I thought she was black. I thought it was a black girl. But,
I think you were just projecting what you were looking for onto Jen.
For sure. Yeah. I mean, but it was kind of like the hair, it was the hair and the build and the attitude. It was just like, damn, that black girl's hot. And then I find out she's like some what was I can't even finish that joke. Like, that she's like some little white lawyer lady.
Yep. No, she got turned into a very powerful, green-skinned Amazonian chick when she got that blood transfusion.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Billy's like, oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Black, green, I don't give a shit. Just oh yeah.
Now I'm trying to,
Billy's going all step on me, mommy over here. Calm down, Billy.
Oh no. I don't want to. No. Crush me. Don't step on me.
I mean, is there really any difference there?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Position is means all the world. Like I don't want to be on the ground stepped on. Yeah. I want to be crushed in an embrace.
Speaking of the embrace, go back to the Embrace 2 and Indiegogo.
This is a whole lot more than I actually wanted to hear. And, yep, I am now sorry for asking. I didn't really ask. I kind of, yeah. Billy just kind of volunteered. Yeah, they just didn't need to hear that. But that's okay. It's okay. You do you, bruh. You do you. Embrace harder. Red She-Hulk is Betty Banner. Really?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that. Interesting. Well, I mean, I guess that makes sense because Thunderbolt Ross is Red Hulk. So interesting.
Oh, Betty.
You know what's funny? Before they did the Ang Lee Hulk movie, they were trying to do a Hulk movie, I guess, in the mid to late 90s. And the no, I'm thinking of the Incredible Hulk TV series. The dude that was like the showrunner for that show, he wanted the Hulk to be red because he thought it was silly that a character that was so tied to anger was green. But yeah, they did try to do a 90s Hulk movie, like at the mid to late 90s. They were going to have like an animatronic Hulk. They actually built one that was like, 15, 20 feet tall with like animatronic hands and shit like that. You can find the special effects coordinator actually released the footage online. You can find it.
I didn't know that.
It's pretty fucking cool. The story that they came up with was dumb as shit, but the special effects that they were working on for that movie was pretty fucking awesome. Fun fact about the Ang Lee Hulk movie: I was working at a comic shop up in New Hampshire when that movie came out, and we got a special night before sneak preview screening, and I fucking fell asleep during that movie.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I fucking fell asleep during that movie. Are you kidding me, dude? That movie starts off so fucking slow. It's ridiculous.
What do you mean? Like, dude, Jennifer Connelly's in the first part.
I remember seeing the beginning of the movie, and then it starts dragging on.
Oh my god.
Yep. And then so I kind of zonked out in the movie. I woke up later when the Hulk started smashing things around. But yeah, that movie was slow. slow movie.
I guess.
You guess?
It was
Really? Really?
I didn't
That
like
movie
the
is
Ang Lee Hulk.
ridiculously slow.
I didn't like the Ang Lee Hulk movie.
Eric Bana is David Banner.
Thank you, Billy.
Like rhymes.
I did agree with Jennifer Connelly. I agree with that, but
Well, yeah, Jennifer Connelly's great.
And I thought it was. I remember seeing the making of that movie, and I thought it was kind of cool that the motion capture wasn't up to Ang Lee's like what he was envisioning. The Hulk was supposed to be moving like. So they ended up wrapping him in like putting a bunch of like inner tubes around his waist and around his arms to bulk him up, and then put the mocap suit on it. And Hulk in that movie is Ang Lee doing all the mocap for Hulk. And I was like, man, that's great. Like, what an age we live in where now a director can, like, he's not really getting the performance he wants out of an actor and can just step into that shoes to get exactly the physicality that he's looking for. And you go back and I'm not saying the movie itself, but you watch just the way the Hulk moves in those fights and like the anger he's portraying. It's pretty awesome still. I would say it still holds up.
I mean, there are certain parts of it I liked, but I gotta agree with Luniverse there. The Hulk poodles were kind of fucking goofy.
I mean,
I like Ed Norton.
Sometimes
I like the Ed Norton Hulk much better. That was a much better movie. I mean, you actually had a real Hulk villain in The Abomination, and God, what's his name? That was in Lie to Me. And
like Edward
Reservoir
Norton,
Dogs.
I just didn't like him. I mean,
Tim Roth. Yeah, Tim Roth is fucking great.
I just didn't like him as. Did they have him as David Banner again, or was he?
They had him as Bruce Banner.
Bruce Banner. Yeah.
Yeah. The
David
only thing
Banner's
I didn't like about his version was
right?
the fact that he had the heart rate monitor, and he couldn't do anything to raise his heart rate. I thought that was goofy. But I think he was a much better choice for Banner. Because he's skinny enough. He's scrawny. He can portray that nerdy, science dweeb, and it was a real transformation, And also they had Lou Ferrigno come back to voice the Hulk.
He is better though than Ruffalo.
Oh, leaps and bounds better than Ruffalo.
Yeah, Ruffalo looks like human Shrek. Like when
Ruffalo
Shrek
just kind of fades into the background, honestly.
Yeah.
Like I often forget that he's in whatever movie he's in.
Yeah, I mean,
yes, he got very slow in the middle. Did the perfect lead in for the leader, and they did, and they never paid that off. They never used the leader. But we'll never get another Hulk solo film just because Universal Studios owns the rights to Hulk. So yeah, we'll never get.
Oh, never say never. I mean,
unless they decide to sell the rights to Disney.
I mean, money talks, man.
Didn't they?
Money talks, bullshit walks.
I thought they did sell it back.
Nope. They licensed it. That's why he's able to be in the Thor movie, the Avengers movie, and all that. But no, Universal still owns the rights to Hulk, and like any kind of movie or TV rights, they own.
I thought this was recent.
Hey, as long as I guess it's out now. I'm just happy that Hulk and all the rest of his cohorts are now back on the screen with Marvel vs. Capcom 2. That's what I'm happy about.
No, I agree with him.
Gamma Crush.
Mm-hmm.
Motherfucker would jump off screen to grab an asteroid from space and come down and fucking smash you. That shit was fucking rad.
I mean, all those Capcom fighting games were fucking great, man. Marvel Superheroes, War of the Gems, X-Men, Children of the Atom. I remember seeing that for the first time in an arcade and being like, what? And like that's literally where all of my money went for that arcade day. Just spent playing X-Men: Children of the Atom.
Yep.
Berserker Barrage, Drill Claw.
Yep.
Yep. Fucking love those games, man. Have all of those for my original PlayStation as well.
Well, and they came out at a time too where it's just like the animated sprites, again, like sprite talk in that game, were better animated than anything that we had seen animated for those characters ever put to screen. Like,
for sure.
Yeah.
For sure, man. They were beautifully animated, and they smartly got the voice actors from the X-Men animated series to do the voices. Oh yeah,
I did not.
Yeah,
know
dude. They got. I mean, Cal Dodd did the voice for Wolverine in that game.
Nice.
You know, they had what's his name that did Spider-Man from the Spider-Man animated series when they finally did like the Marvel superheroes one. Yeah. Yeah. So they had parody across, you know, the animation. Love those games. Go ahead.
Maximum.
What up, J-Bot? Maximum Spider.
Maximum Spider.
Yep. Fucking great games. And I've seen some of like the 3D you know, fighting games that they did, like the what is it? Marvel versus Capcom 3.
And then
it just does not look good, man.
Yeah, and then Infinite. Yeah. I those ones to me don't look as good as 2. They didn't give it the same treatment like when Street Fighter 4 came out, and Street Fighter 4 had 3D models, but like they were all hand textured, so it looks still like drawing.
Okay. All right.
You could like see like the hatch work in their muscles and stuff like that. Like I was just like, oh man, this is the perfect transition. Like this is peak. Like if they would have done that with the Marvel series, like yeah, they did them cell shaded rather than like trying to.
Yeah, I mean there was they attempted to kind of make it look like it was you know, hand drawn animation, but yeah, they did not succeed.
So far, Roy.
That is real.
Yo,
I'm really
Art.
digging that picture, Jason.
What up, Roy? Good to see you, man.
What's up, Billy?
I'm really digging that picture you're working on, man. It looks fucking dope.
Man. Thank you. Yeah.
I like profile compositions. I think they look neat just because we always see stuff from front on a lot or 3/4 or whatever, but like something that's just perfect profile is like, I like to see it. Like you get to see front and back, side to side.
Side to side.
Yeah. Front, back,
I started this last night because Inkspot's agreed to do the Big Daddy tier paintings live. So we started that last night, and I got there right as you guys were explaining to Hocky. Oh, this rhymes. You were explaining to Hocky what is a bukkake. Yeah, he had it confused something totally different.
Yeah. He thought it was a
bolognese,
a drink, right? Yeah. He thought it was baklava.
Baklava, that's it. Yeah.
Like, no, that's a different thing.
That's totally different.
That's what you put over your head when you're robbing a store, or is that
that's a balaclava?
Everyone's just a little confused today.
Clearly. And yeah, Feline showed Inkspot's working on one of the Big Daddy tiers on the happy hour earlier today.
Yeah, she just said that. Thank you, Feline. Yeah, I was hoping he'd be on here tonight to work on it too, because tomorrow night, Bowler and Beard, we're not doing it again tomorrow night. If we're doing Bowler and Beard. But I don't want to stream anymore this week.
Jason has had enough. I mean, you've basically been streaming every day this week so far. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
Yeah, and then tomorrow maybe. And this Sunday I'll have Phil on for Psycho Slumber. So talking to him. Mainly just talking to him. We'll promote it like the last 10, 15 minutes. That's what I usually do. But yeah, dude, I'm my limit is getting reached.
Yeah.
Although paying for the stupid StreamYard, which I'm thinking of downgrading, I really am. I'm thinking of going to the free one. It's it's so expensive, dude.
It really is.
That's really a crazy jump.
Yeah, it's a massive jump
in price point.
Later
for not really anything extra. You're like,
yeah.
There's dark mode.
Oh,
yeah. Finally, how long have we been fucking asking for a dark mode?
Yeah, and I have dark readers, so I have everything I have is dark mode.
Yep.
I've had dark mode for a long time now.
Yeah, I mean, granted, their dark mode by itself works pretty good, I have to admit, but if you have dark reader already, then you don't really need it.
I've been in the dark mode since Jen Walters.
Nah. No, and you can have 10 people on, and then according to right now, obviously I don't need that, so getting away with just 6 is definitely more than adequate.
Right.
Grandfathered, not sure why bankrupt.
Got grandfathered into what, a lower price?
Maybe.
Interesting.
It's possible.
Gonna have to check what my plan is, because I mean I've been paying for StreamYards for a long time now.
Yeah, I've been paying for it for a long time too.
Been a while.
But
Jesus, yeah. Really, Billy? Really?
I think there may be HD also. Yeah, no price change for Bancroft.
Oh yeah, that's right. Bancroft went HD. That's finally. Fuck.
Yeah, but.
It's so that he did an art share the other day. He's like, finally in HD. It's like, oh, so we don't have to look at the art in 480p or whatever 320p that he was streaming in before. I just thought it was Australian internet, that he couldn't do it.
Yeah, I like his art share streams.
It's been a while.
Art of Roy asked, "What's wrong with the free version of StreamYards?" I mean, nothing really, except you can't do your own logo in the corner. You can't do any overlays. You can't do any videos. You can only have 6 people on, including yourself.
I think you could do the intro video because Michael T has the free version and he has his intro.
Okay.
But I don't know if you're limited on how many clips you can have and stuff like that. But yeah, you can have 6 people only. There is less bells and whistles, but it still does the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ozzy streams are not Australian streams. That's Ozzy Osbourne streams. That's Ozzy streams. But yeah, it like I said, sometimes I have 8 people on, 9 people on. It gets so chaotic though, but there's other ways of doing it, but StreamYards is just the most convenient way. There is Streamlabs, but Shelby has a problem with Streamlabs. I would like to have Shelby on if I want to have him on. So there's some issues with some things. StreamYard is just the most common one that people use, so it's just it's convenient. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You kind of go with what works.
It's so weird too, because Streamlabs, their tech that they use in Twitch is so much better than their YouTube offering. It's really weird.
It is. I don't know why they geared theirs. Maybe because since it's streaming was at least at the time probably more popular on Twitch.
Dude, the TTS options alone that they have for Streamlabs and Twitch is so cool. They have a full library of famous people or famous voices that you can get for your TTS, when a super chat comes in, or you can just turn it on for when something happens, when Baldur's Gate 3 first came out and it was really big.
J-Bot?
The narrator for Baldur's Gate 3, they have a TTS thing so that you could get your announcements done in the Baldur's Gate 3 narrator and stuff, and you can get Samuel L. Jackson and stuff.
Yeah, the speech chat that I have works pretty well. I wish I could lower the volume of it so I could hear you guys a lot better. But you know, it is like when the chat gets hopping, it's a little hard for me to hear. Especially things like cranberry. For some reason, I don't know if it's because it's all caps. It spells it out when it's for cranberry langers. It spells out every single letter. So I think it's because it's all capitals.
Oh my god!
So, yeah, some things are a little weird.
Let's try.
But what up? What's up, Jay?
I said, let's try. I just typed in all caps. Let's see what happens.
Nope. Said sup, dudes. No.
Did you trim your facial hair? Is that what I'm seeing? Like,
Probably.
okay.
Probably.
There's something different about you. What is it?
The
but
lighting,
it
man.
still tries to figure out, like XOXO, it'll say Zozo. Like, it says it. So I don't know. And it's fine, Cranberry. I don't care. I just happen to know when you're talking to me for sure. That's for sure. Like, oh,
Because it's not a real word. Yeah, could be.
It's like Zozo Pedals.
Zuzu Pedals.
I don't even know what it.
It's a good name. Whose name is that? Somebody snatched that name for a character.
Zuzu Pedals. It's already taken. Yeah. It's from the Adventures of Ford Fairlane. But
Okay, that's
isn't it also music?
okay.
Yeah.
Isn't it a music reference too, though, Jason?
What's that? Zuzu Pedals? No, that's from Ford Fairlane.
Yeah, I know.
It's
But
been fucking years since I've seen that movie.
I don't know if it's.
You know they did a
music
comic
reference.
book
It
of
might be.
that movie.
I did not.
Yeah, they did. I think it was DC did like a little like mini series of Ford Fairlane. I think it was like a 4-issue mini series. I found them in the comic shop one time when I was working there. It's like,
Zuzu Pedals is It's a Wonderful Life nod, because Zuzu was his daughter, and then the
Oh, okay. Zuzu Pedals.
Yeah.
Zuzu.
Because he had the flower petals in his pocket from his daughter. Zuzu Pedals.
Wait, what's it from again?
It's a Wonderful Life.
Oh,
you know, like the most famous, like probably
No, I like
movie
that
ever
movie.
made.
Jimmy
It's a good movie.
Stewart.
Yeah, it's a good movie. I like that movie.
Hello, Emporium.
You can't just take your money out of the bank. You know, it's his money and her money and their money.
You recognize me, don't you? Yeah, I thought that movie was so fucking lame when I was a kid, and then watching it as an adult, I'm just like fucking bawling my eyes. I'm like, man, this movie's fucking rough, dude.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Jimmy Stewart had pretty good taste in flicks that he did, man. You know, Rear Window is one that comes immediately to mind. I don't know if you've ever seen that. That's a pretty taut thriller, man.
Yeah,
Like
12 Angry Men.
Mm-hmm.
Toy like a toiga.
He had good taste in the films that he decided to do.
Like Brick Window. It's a good song.
Did you say Brick Window?
Yeah, it's a good song. Brick Window. Ministry.
No, I'm not familiar with that one.
Brick Windows.
Wait, shit, what the fuck?
I think my favorite Ministry song is either Just One Fix or Jesus Built My Hot Rod.
Yeah. Those are the...
I like Stigmata. Or, yeah, there's a lot of songs I really enjoy. Yeah, what are you up to, Jim?
Just doodling. I got me a new setup for my camera. So I got a light and a camera set up now, which is nice.
Look at you getting all fancy. Now you're all big time.
You know, man, somebody hires you to do some work, man, and then you get to buy stuff.
You know what happens when you go big time, J-Bot.
Oh, did you get a new project that you got hired to do?
I did some drawings for it's a comic coming out called Nuts and Wolks. It's a little flying squirrel and a talking tree. It's like a fantasy comedy comic. And the guy reached out to me, he hired me to do 5 pictures. So I did 5 pictures for him, and I sent them out today. But yeah, he's gonna make them like coloring pages, so people can, like, when you buy the book, you'll get the pages like as like coloring book pages.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and I was like, dude, hell yeah. So that's neat. And then I got some sketch cards for that for Phil, the Psycho Slumber project. I did a couple of those for him.
Nice.
So I'm like, oh man, everybody's showing their cards first, you know, freaking Rich Ayala and fucking Krager and everybody's I was like, oh man, I should have sent mine out first because the expectations are up here, man. And mine are just like,
oh, come on now,
bro. I was like, oh god.
There's a reason why they hired you to do the cards. Come on now, let's be real, J-Bot.
Yeah, I know. I got a very niche style, and let's see. I'm hoping they sell for them. I'd feel bad if they didn't.
I'm sure they will. People dig yo shit.
Also, I mean, like, I ask people whose art I like to do stuff. If it doesn't sell, guess what? I get to keep it. I get to keep it. So yeah, it. Trust me, if it doesn't sell, they'll keep it and be happy they have it because they'll be like, it's mine now.
Right? People just missing out if they don't get them. That's all.
Highlight bell. Let me highlight. There you go, J-Bot.
Well, Cranberry's on the payroll, so.
Oh, what am I highlighting now?
No.
Oh, get out of here, Cranberry.
Checks in the mail, Cranberry.
That's unhighlighted now.
Boo. Boo that.
Checks in the mail.
Especially since he just got paid.
Working on Berserker and like I keep adjusting like things. I'm glad I'm doing digital because if I was doing like traditional, it'd be a nightmare because I keep changing stuff and like the designs of things. And so I'm right now I'm working on like every time I draw him with the girl, he's too small. Like he's supposed to be like the size of the Hulk. Like he's like 8 feet freaking tall. And so I have to like work out that proportion with him because when I draw him holding the girl, she's like half his body and he should be like, I feel like he should be bigger.
Yeah, so she should just be kind of like in the palm of the
adjusting
hand
that as I'm working on the book. Kind of like she could like sit on his forearm.
Right.
You know what I mean? So she would be like, you know, because she's probably like maybe like 5 years old. But yeah, and he's like the size of the Hulk. And he has these fucking hands. Like I'm trying to make his hands big, like he's big because he's a bear. And so I'm trying to give him these big. So I'm drawing him with this tiny head and these big ass hands now, and trying to work on that style and kind of moving more away from the original plan of keeping it more cartoon like and just kind of making it my own style instead. And so yeah, digital's cool because I could just like we'll just do another layer and fix it.
Yeah, see, I found that working digital for a while and then trying to go back to traditional, like I'll draw something too big and I'll be like, I'll just lasso the head and oh fuck, I can't do that. This is traditional. Shit, gotta erase it and redraw the damn thing now.
Cranberry says your print looks really good.
Oh yeah, he ordered one of the Berserker prints, so that's cool.
Would you like to making book Berserker?
I find
Skrylnik.
The digital versus traditional thing hilarious. I say do both. You know,
you gotta do both. I think.
Yeah, I like penciling digitally, printing it out, and then inking traditionally. You know, that way with digital pencils, you can actually like iterate real quickly. You can fix things. You know, you can make your edits and then, print it out, blue line, and then ink that motherfucker so you got an original, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. I like the opposite. I like doing them like really light and rough. I don't know if you're probably not gonna be able to see this shit so washed out, but everything's like real light and rough. And I'll just take a picture of it. It might be too bright here.
That's a good white piece of paper. I like it.
Oh yeah, I can see it.
I go real. If I plan on doing it digital, and then I'll just take a picture of those roughs and then kind of do a pass over like pencils, like fine tune it, then ink it if I'm gonna do digital. That's how the whole like all the pages of Berserker is like that light and that rough physically that I have the light. I got nothing original right now for it.
Is that what Inkspots did with that painting he was working on last night? Was that a digital black and white painting first, and then he put it onto canvas?
It was a black and white underdrawing first, and then he put it on the
digital though, right?
Yeah, and then he put it on the board. He put it on board.
How did he transfer it to the board? Did he just like put it on paper and then like glue it down, or like
semen?
Oh, yeah, that's a method.
You're literally getting a part of ink spots when you back those paintings. So.
Little part of ink. Everyone gets a little.
Pretty sure that's how Van Gogh worked too.
Oh yeah, it's effective. No, honestly, I don't know, Billy.
And you're absolutely right, Jay Ryan. If you don't have the fundamentals, it doesn't matter what medium you work in. The art is still bad. Absolutely. Just because you're working digitally doesn't mean that it's immediately going to be good. You actually have to be able to draw and put the work in to get it, to get it to actually look like what you want. It's just another tool to be able to use. You got to be able to use it correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Free DNA with every piece. You can make your own ink spots. Don't know why you'd want to, but
I mean, I always imagine the first guy that started using paintbrushes and canvases, like there's like a Cro-Magnon next to him with like a chisel and a hammer. He's just like, cheater. That's cheating.
Learn real anatomy first.
Yep.
Using your ground down pigments and stuff. I just work with straight rock and stone. And blood.
And color.
I mean, sculpting is fun.
Thank you, Cranberry. Learn your fundamentals, then you can learn the rules, and then you know how you can bend them and sometimes break them.
Learn realistic anatomy first. That way you know where everything goes, and then you can distort the anatomy for cartoony stuff. It's all shapes, but you got to understand where those shapes go before you can distort them. Otherwise, you got no basis.
Do I still have a drawing for this? I might. I think I shrink this down.
Yeah, you can't spell fundamentals without mental.
So there you go. There's the underdrawing.
Or fun.
Oh, so yeah, that too, I guess.
Uh-huh. You're welcome.
So you can see in the underdrawing, like...
though, you just got to draw. Just do it.
But, like, here's
anything that makes you draw and practice is fine.
Oh, I'm in the wrong order. Like, here's a circle right there.
Change it. Pew, pew.
You can't see my brush because I'm using a really tiny brush. There you go. There's a circle. There's a little teardrop shape here. There's another cylinder. Everything's just shapes. Circle for the apple.
Jace.
Yeah. So.
Yes, you have to learn the rules in order to break them.
What I just said.
Mm-hmm. I'm repeating. I'm reading what some person just put in the chat.
Speech chat is on. I heard him.
Mm-hmm. Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah. Speech. It says here. See, speech, and I'm the blind one.
I'm not paying. I ain't listening to you. Ain't nobody listening to you.
Yeah,
actually, I wasn't looking at the banner underneath underneath us. So, listen, joke. I'm inking a page. Leave me alone.
That's the joke.
That's the joke.
Angela, why? You
can always tell when everybody starts, really paying attention to their work on a draw stream because.
Well. Like I said, I'm silent because I'm listening to you guys and listening to the chat, so it makes it very difficult to hear what's going on half the time. But like Angela just typed hands heart, and she thinks it's funny, saying that's the joke.
I was going to ask if anybody has seen, just because I can't watch it because it's too new, but I'm really curious because I've heard really good things about the new Terminator animated series.
I didn't even know there was one.
No.
Oh yeah,
I've heard good things, but I haven't seen it. No.
I think they're on episode 2 now. I mean, it's very new.
What channel is it on?
It's on Netflix.
I gotta watch it.
Yeah, it looks rad. Like, I'm really looking forward to seeing it.
Now I can watch something that's not a serial killer documentary.
Oh, you watching stuff with Mother?
Sure.
Well, okay. My mom.
Jason watching the documentaries, taking notes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my mom she's just so addicted to murder. Like,
It's funny though. Like, I'll be in my room drawing. I'll come out to get coffee. I'm like, "What are you watching? Murder, Death, Kill?" She says, "Yep."
Yeah.
That's what we call the mystery. Real life mystery. This person died and this. Yeah, she just calls it Murder, Death, Kill.
The first 48, all that stuff.
Yeah,
Tonight on Unsolved Mysteries, we're going to tell you a story that will leave you fearful to go outside.
Yeah.
The killer was never caught.
I think she's watching Unsolved Mysteries.
Man, when I was a kid, hearing that dude's voice
Robert
and like
Stack.
just hearing about like, dude,
Yeah, it's Robert
like
Stack.
just
Yeah.
fucking damn. Like some of those were more spine chilling than like actual thrillers.
I have heard though that like some of the stories
Jeez.
were quite embellished and weren't necessarily totally truthful. They would
I'm sure.
They would
I don't
pepper
doubt
in.
that in the slightest, man.
What was that show with Riker? What was it? Oh, was it Ripley's?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
I don't
fake.
watch
Was this
sports.
story
It's
real?
false.
We made it up.
We made it up. Not true. False.
Although we embellish the story, it's based on the story is based. Yeah. Did you guys ever play the Star Trek game that they did for PC back in the day by Spectrum Holobyte? It was like a Final Unity. It was like a point and click kind of mystery game, but with Star Trek characters. They actually had the entire cast come do the voices for the characters.
Uh-uh.
Yeah, it was a good game, man. That was a really good story. But I mean, it was a point and click thing, but I mean, it was all hand animated and stuff. It was really good.
Yeah.
I wasn't into Star Trek, so I never even heard
I've never
about
really
that.
been into Star Trek either.
Oh.
It looked like a cool game.
Luniverse, it depends. Life drawing classes are very beneficial, but anatomy books are very helpful as well. You could even go like to a coffee shop and draw people that are just sitting there. In all reality, or even people standing in line do quick like 2-minute gesture draws or something while they're moving. There's a lot of different ways you can go about drawing from life and learning anatomy. Now with muscular anatomy and all that stuff, books are probably your best way to go. Granted,
Fitness magazines.
Although with fitness magazines, sometimes you can get into a little bit of the testosterone-driven bodybuilder physique, which is inaccurate.
I mean, if you're
almost.
drawing superheroes and jack dudes that are,
True.
If you're looking for those heroic proportions, do that.
But if you're looking for regular, like just athletic proportions,
That's fitness.
a fitness magazine.
I'm pretty
yeah,
sure people
like you
do
said.
fitness too. Yeah.
Yeah.
These are fitness people.
This book
Swimmers.
is a fantastic book for learning anatomy.
Right.
Bridgman's Complete Guide to Drawing from Life.
Bridgman's good. Hogarth. I like Hogarth. I know he could be.
Yeah, Hogarth is good too.
Hogarth is good. But yeah, I heard about that one. That one's good too. Yeah.
Yeah. This one has a lot of like just basic breakdowns, and very very simple, easy to follow stuff. Just go through and follow the directions. Like he breaks down how to set up the head in cubes and stuff like that. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff all over the internet, but I highly recommend this book. I love this book. Yep. A lot of good movement of the body as well, like getting some of the motion down for the figure.
Too stippling.
Yep.
Yeah, and then if you want, like, there's some really good there's a really cool Instagram account that I follow. That's I think it's just called Real People from State Fair, and it's just like random pictures of people's faces that have really interesting kind of normal faces, just like what you would consider like not traditional attractive people. But yeah, if you're trying to like find some faces with just some character and stuff, like go look at some stuff of just normal people at like your average state fair, and you'll find some really cool, interesting faces.
If you're looking for a book on fantasy stuff, Glenn Farby did Anatomy for Fantasy Artists, and this is a great book. Farby's awesome.
Well, it's like you were saying, Luke. Like if you were looking to draw superhero stuff, there's nothing wrong with the Muscle Men stuff. But like with J-Bot's style is very cartoony, very animated. Look at like if you that's the style you really want. Anatomy isn't as big of a thing, so you want to look at cartoons, animation, stuff like that. So.
And I mean, there's ye old standby that I know probably all of us have. But if you're looking to draw comics, How to Draw Comics the Marvel Way by Stan Lee and Big
good.
John Buscema. You can't go wrong with this one.
So freaking good, man. And
oh my
it's
God,
amazing.
It's fantastic.
Once you read that book and you start looking at modern comics, maybe not so much today, but like a lot, like maybe 5 years ago when shit started to go downhill, you could tell they didn't read that book.
No, hell no.
So boring.
And especially like, chapters like this, draw your own comic book page.
Yeah.
How to lay it out, how to set it up so you can tell the actual story, breakdowns, finishes, all of it. Read this book over and over and over again as a kid. And it's obviously right here on my reference shelf, right next to my drawing desk.
They have cool when they I think it might be the same chapter. They grab a boring page and they grab a cool the Marvel Way. And they have them side by side, and you get to see them. And there's a totally different, and like modern comics, kind of adopted the boring way for some reason.
Well, because the boring way is a lot easier. It takes thought process, it takes skill and talent to put together an interesting page that's actually going to catch your eye.
J-Bot, is this comment accurate?
Maybe. I should be doing more anatomy studies, but I just don't feel like it, man. Not at the moment.
Sumo's in the chat.
What up, Sumo?
Composition is more important than anatomy, in my opinion.
Oh yeah.
It's highly advisable to study composition. Highly advisable. Yes.
Yeah. Because you can get away with you can fudge a lot and not know a lot of anatomy as long as your composition is appealing and you're using some it's still in the fundamentals. It's the fundamentals of composition. You have like the golden ratio, rule of thirds, one of Frazetta's favorites using the triangle focus. Like
study artists that you like, the stuff that they do. Study their line work if you can find it. Study their compositions. See how other artists handle certain things that give you problems. No sense in reinventing the wheel.
Yeah, I mean,
if you can find a way another artist did it, but figure out how to do it in your own style as well.
Mm-hmm. And study what you like and study what inspires you and makes you want to draw.
Yes, absolutely.
There you go.
Cover up anatomy.
Clothing. Yeah. Then you gotta
Marvel Way.
Figure out how to
start with the Marvel Way.
Convincing clothing, because then that's a whole nother ball of wax there.
Drawing from life, get afterwards. That's more of a fine art perspective of drawing. But if you're looking to do like comic books and stuff like that, highly recommend the Marvel Way. It's a fucking great introduction.
Another good anatomy book is Force Anatomy, because it shows you how to push the proportions so that they seem more in motion.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you guys have ever seen or heard about that book, the Force Anatomy series.
No.
Where'd it go? Eli, where are you? There you go. There's that.
Yeah, absolutely. Clayton Barton does a lot of great stuff, how to draw comics. And Art of Roy recommended Dan Lawless's YouTube channel.
Yep.
Dan Lawless's YouTube channel is chock full of fantastic tutorials on stuff. So there's a lot of resources out there. But yeah, Clayton Barton does great stuff. Great stuff.
This is the one I suggest right here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that cover before.
Mike Matesi. There it is.
Yeah.
Where to push and pull and have this squash and stretch. You know,
Right.
I'd say it's the middle ground between some of the more academic anatomy books and something that's more fit for comic purposes.
Yeah, I can see that. I can totally see that.
Oh yeah. Oh no. Comic Street didn't play that.
This is really
things do cost money. That's why the books are good. Study them. Classes cost money. Yeah, it's like a free college course for analysts. That's true. Yeah, there's a lot of things out there that are free and accessible and available that you can find to learn things that you want to learn.
Where the fuck? Oh.
You're welcome, Universe. Universe said thank you.
I don't even know where the fuck is this?
Yes, drive a day.
God damn it.
That's true, Universe.
Oh, really?
About that brought me something to eat, so I'm gonna go.
All right, G-Bot, man. Thanks. Do you want to plug anything before you go?
Yeah, buy Berserker. DM me on Twitter at MightyBot Studio.
There you go.
Get your copy.
There you go.
Yeah, that's it.
All right.
$15, $10 shipping. I'll throw in a print and a stick.
Nice.
Sorry, I had to go grab some
Later,
more
guys.
coffee.
Yep,
Take it
later,
easy,
J-Bot.
J-Bot.
Thanks for coming on.
And you're welcome, Cranberry or Luniverse. Hope all that helps.
Jesus Christ.
Did you ever drop the link in TOPicLESS or just Jonestown? Oh yeah, you did. And you did.
Well, the thing is, like you said, the debate's tonight.
Yep. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. I remember I said that at the beginning, and then I completely forgot about it.
Yeah, it is debate night.
Well, we appreciate you all hanging out here with us.
Later, Cranberry.
Take it easy, Cranberry.
Yep, later, Cranberry.
The last election cycle was so stressful for me that I decided that this time I'm taking it easy.
Smart. It can be pretty stressful if you are involved in it.
Yeah.
Yep. Thanks for coming by, man.
So the scene that I am inking in Mercenary Guild right now is an action scene.
Ooh.
Inking a fight.
Nice.
Right. Everybody go sign up for the Mercenary Guild launching soon. Don't miss out.
Yes.
Luke's first outing, his first comic outing, panel work.
Yep.
We have a boop.
I am.
Just in time for us to end the stream. Just kidding. Although we're not going long tonight.
What is up, folks?
What's going on, Morb?
What's going on,
hey,
Lord?
What's happening, guys? Just got finished with the debate, so sorry I'm late.
No worries. We are
all good, man.
Yeah, might be going to
got my Trump shirt on.
Hour,
do.
Yeah, we might be going
Your mic is a little loud, bro. Just a little loud.
I'll fix it.
But no, it's just because.
How's that? Is that good?
Yeah,
much good. Better. Yeah, your level's much better now. Thank you.
Cool. Thanks, man.
I'm just
absolutely
tired. It's busy season.
Oh God, Billy's here. Billy's here is gonna bust my balls. Some
It was
more for
busy.
being
It's busy season at work, so I'm just super
Yeah,
tired.
for
So
being
not going super long.
bald.
Yeah.
At least I know. You know what? I might.
Can
be
you hear
bald.
us, man?
Me?
Yeah, can you hear us?
Yeah. I
Can you hear Jason? Okay.
Jason?
Because
Say
That's all
something.
good.
Yeah, got him.
Okay. All
I
right.
can't hear
Just
Billy
making.
though.
Well,
He
you
hasn't
guys-
said
spoken.
anything.
I haven't spoken.
Okay.
They haven't spoken.
All right. I just came in rambling. Hey, chat. Hey, kids.
Chat's here.
Love all you.
Chat's here saying hello to everybody and doing
Yeah.
their chattiest. Yelling in my ear. Chatting it up. Which is good. We like it when the chat chats.
That is correct. I mean,
That
couldn't do these streams without the chat. You know, we
I mean, you
appreciate you
could.
guys being here. We could, but I mean, you know, what fun is that? Just screaming into the void. You know.
Well, Brian and I do that every Wednesday. So, you know,
It builds
seriously, we might
Yeah?
have eight. We might have 8 people on Twitter. Are they bots? Yeah, probably.
Well,
I
the
don't
thing about
think so.
the thing about views on Twitter is if somebody just pops by and watches it for a little bit and then leaves, you know, then that counts as a view and it doesn't go
It's
away.
true.
It just stays there. So
Yeah.
the unfortunately the views on Twitter are kind of misleading. So it's
Well, it's they don't separate watching and views because I mean
Yes.
it's the same thing with just there's views on YouTube and it's once the number goes up it doesn't go down when people stop watching per se, but they should definitely have a separation between views and watching currently.
yeah. I agree.
We've done like 17 shows, and honestly, yeah, nobody's watching us.
You just
Well,
got to keep at
listen, exactly. It takes time. I mean, you know, we've been doing this show for 4 years now, and you know, we've got a nice regular following, but it took time to build that, man.
Yeah.
It took time to you know, it takes consistency, you know. So
Well, we still like talk about comics and stuff where I think the rest of the indie comic scene is devolved into ridiculousness. How about I put it that way?
Yeah.
well, that's why we do the show that we do here. You know, we talk
You know.
about art and we draw and create.
Yeah, talk about the cool comics. The funness and like Luniverse was
Feline
asking
here,
our
feline
artistic
here.
questions earlier, and so we were answering those and like tips and tricks
Yep.
and stuff. So
And you guys are doing like number 3 nub.
I'm the number
questions.
3 nub.
no, I'm digital, so there's
Yup,
no
nub.
number 3 nub on this one.
Yeah. Nubbins.
Nubbin, it's a nubbin.
Who's
I
asking
use a
about the
number
anatomy?
3 brush. Thank you very much. I use a number 7 nib.
Who was asking about the anatomy earlier?
Luniverse.
Luniverse.
Luniverse. The other thing I would suggest, just kind of going back to that for a second because I thought about it, was watch action movies and screen cap stuff and look to see like what the body looks like mid motion, because that's what a lot of people have trouble with is portraying the body in motion and what it looks like and why things can look kind of stiff. Like fire up some of your favorite Jackie Chan movies and like watch him like not just fighting but like jumping around, tumbling, running, and
Old Schwarzenegger movies are good for that. Old Stallone
You
movies.
can even use like old comics where they got the anatomy right. And I don't mean trace or anything, but just look at how they portray Spider-Man, you know, leaping off a building, or Wolverine or something like
Yes, Luna.
watch the Olympics. Like look at some of that stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, you want to know how to break dance? The Australians got you covered.
Yeah, like Billy was saying, like Jackie Chan. Like if you watch The Drunken Master and you just pause some of those fight scenes, you can see how like karate moves go.
I mean,
Hell, for that matter, old Bruce Lee movies, man.
Yeah.
Like, actually, seriously, some of those scenes where he just his shirt's ripped, so he just rips the entire thing off, and he's just his stance. Like, you want to talk about like good, like realistic anatomy for a fucking badass, right there. Like that dude was fucking fit.
I cannot.
Yeah, and he was only like
recommend enough.
165 pounds, which is kind of like Spider-Man.
Yeah, I
Like,
cannot.
so he looked like he weighed 200 pounds, but he was
Watch
just so
women's pole vaulting.
Oh, Billy.
Well, no, I mean seriously, I mean
It's not
because that's like
No, God, there was this ridiculous Norwegian chick in pole
Yeah, but
vaulting this
they,
Olympics, and she was like smoking hot. Like
but I mean,
Twitter was all over.
Pole vaulting, like the whole action of pole vaulting, the running, the leap up, the fall down after they go over the pole, like all of those poses within that particular action is so comic booky and can be used in so many like ways. You know,
You're not wrong. Anatomy and motion, man. No, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Didn't really think about it like that, but yeah, no, you're not wrong.
Or just
dude.
go to a Rocky montage of him training.
yeah, yeah.
You know, seriously, like Rocky 3 and Rocky, like, you know, he's chopping down trees and, you know, doing those ridiculous leg lifts that I don't think you can really do in real life. There had to be some sort of thing.
I like the Rocky 3 beach scene the best.
Yeah, when Carl Lewis is actually running slow.
They're embracing,
So,
splashing in the water. Schwartz,
Carl
short.
Lewis-
Listen, I don't want to hear about what you do by yourself, Jason.
That's right.
'cause
You can
Carl
see the
Conan movie,
bulges.
yes.
Yeah.
Especially
Carl
the
Lewis was
first
like
Conan movie.
He was a Raider running back, so that guy can run like 4.5, 4.4 in the 40. There's no way Stallone could ever catch up to him. Not
I didn't
no
know
matter
he-
how hard you train. You know, but so Carl Lewis had to slow down. Somebody
Carl
put
Weathers.
that on Twitter. Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah.
know that he played professional sports. I didn't know that about him.
Yeah, he was drafted by the Raiders. I don't know if he got much playing time, but you know, to get drafted as
Oh,
a
yeah.
running back, you have to have you go to the combines, and I'm sure he had at least 4.5 speed in the 40, probably 4.4. You know, which is
He's taller than that.
pretty damn good. Eric Dickerson had 4.5, so
I'm sure.
I had
that's
4.8 at my best
You're
when I was a
short.
linebacker.
Art of Roy says we're overthinking it and says paralysis by analysis. That can happen. You know, an overwhelming amount of, information, you know. But if you just let it wash over you and, you know, pick and choose, find what works for you, you know, you can avoid that. But you're not wrong, Roy. You're not wrong.
Yeah.
That can happen.
I definitely wouldn't suggest trying every suggestion that we did at
No, it's
once. It's just like find what's best for you because that what he's
You know,
describing.
in
I know a lot of
any-
artists that have that issue where they study so much and have so many tutorials and books and brushes and all this stuff, but like they never just get down to the nitty gritty.
And for the folks out there, any advice by Art of Roy, take it. Because the guy is freaking off his ass, man.
He's good.
As far as an artist.
He is off his ass.
Off his ass. And I mean, got mad respect for Art of Roy.
Yep.
No offense, Luke. Love what you do. Love what you do.
Yeah. Shut up.
Yeah, fuck off. But seriously, Art
No,
of
Roy's great.
Roy's
Roy's giving me some tips
eye-popping.
and tricks. I mean, he's been doing this for a long time. You know,
Yeah.
draw what you want to see.
So
Oh my
whatever
God,
advice-
really?
whatever
Really,
advice
Billy?
he puts- whatever advice he puts out there, just take it, man. Take it.
And again, he was recommending Dan Lawless's YouTube channel a little earlier. Definitely highly recommend Dan Lawless. Plus, Dan's a really good dude. I like Dan. He seems like a really genuine person that loves comics and loves doing the art.
I am the Clit Commander.
That's me.
I had this weird fucking dream. So, Luke, I had this weird dream, and it was just like, so we're all at a comic convention together.
Oh God.
It would
You
make
really,
a great comic.
you had to say I had a dream right after that clip, huh?
Yeah.
That's
Scraping at the door! Scraping at the door!
No, I know. And this
hell
is
of a
the
way to
most
start a
fucked up-
conversation. Anyway,
It's the most
convention.
It's really fucked up, but it's kind of funny if you have a sense of humor. And I hope Flying Feline has a sense of humor because it's about you and her.
I haven't got time for this Mickey Mouse bullshit.
So, like, we're at a convention, and you're the artist, right? So you're the rock star, and all these girls are like, you know, they're those pink-haired, you know, white, like they're trying to come on to you, and then Feline just loses it, right? And she just goes into like, you ever like mall mode? She puts the table on them and starts kicking them in the face and just knocking their fucking teeth out. It was hilarious, dude. It was hilarious.
Well, my girl is a badass.
Yeah,
you know,
she's beating the living shit out of them, and you're like shrugging, going, yeah, thanks, darling, for helping me out. And she goes, you'll get yours, motherfucker, as soon as we get back to the hotel. And then you look at me, and I'm like, I'm just the writer. Nobody wants to fuck me. And Feline is just like in this hack slash. I don't know if you know that comic, hack slash.
I do.
Yeah. So she's in like in hack slash mode and just beating the living shit out of these fucking women.
Full wildcat.
Yeah. I was laughing I woke up laughing my fucking ass off, and I'm sorry, Feline, because I know you're a nice person. But that would have, I don't know, it just came in my head. I'm sorry. It has not, it's topicless, so it doesn't detract from anything.
Listen, she is a badass.
It's one of those you had to be there kind of dreams.
Like, stay away from Luke, and because they're pawing on you. Oh, you're the artist. Oh,
they wouldn't even get that fucking close.
I'm sitting there going, I'm the writer. Yeah, that's nice. You fat, bald, one-eyed fuck. You know, and then she just comes out. She just starts kicking their ass like Stallone. I don't know.
No more drugs for that man.
That's funny. I used to get that one all the time. No more drugs, and haven't partaken of the bubbles in a long time.
But would those make good comic like panels?
I mean, there's been stuff like that, you know, all quite a bit over the years. I mean, people have done, you know, meta comics about being at conventions and stuff like that. So,
yeah,
movie about it.
Scott Pilgrim.
We're chasing.
Oh, yeah. Black Rage. Black Rage.
I got turned on.
I'll kill any white motherfucker I lay my motherfucking eyes on.
You know, I got turned on to hack slash. I went to a comic store and I had a person who really knew. They were a good employee. They knew comics, and I said, I want some kind of horror, kind of cool, whatever. And
he said horror, Billy.
Horror.
Jesus.
Hey, I'm with Billy.
Kind of horror, but like her and I got in this deep discussion. She was really good at her job, and she turned me on to hack slash.
A horror
It's
job
not like that, Billy. She didn't give me a Hummer in the back.
She was really good at her job.
You know.
I got at her.
And yeah, she turned me on to hack slash, and I'm like, this is really
just all your phrasing. She turned you on talking about horrors. Really good at her job.
Did you just watch?
You know, Billy, you're such a just juvenile. Dog.
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah.
You're fucking.
We're on the same wavelength, Billy.
100%.
100.
Anyways, but you got me turned on to hack slash, and I'm like, this is cool. This is, you know. Again, it's a female-led comic, so this whole idea that women
Tim Seeley's been doing hack slash for a long time. I
I think they did a crossover with Hack Slash and Ash from the Evil Dead, but I never picked that up.
Yeah, they did a couple of horror crossovers. And thank you, Feline. Thank you, baby, for dropping the link to Mercenary Guild. Sign up for it so you can get the exclusive Nicole trading card. I know I showed it earlier in the stream, but just in case you guys missed it, sign up so you can get this trading card. And I do believe this piece of original artwork will be available on the campaign for sale.
Yeah, let's do it.
Back it today.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's fucking
going live now. Let's launch it. Let's do it.
Right?
What are we waiting for? Go back the Embrace also. Currently on Indiegogo.
Yep. They're actually closing down. They're going to be closing down that stream or closing down that campaign soon. So go get it while you can. Seriously, go get the glow in the dark cover because those are going to be expensive later.
So much good stuff out there that nobody's talking about.
We're talking
about your major channels. No, but your major channels, they're bitching about,
they're talking about
this,
everything they want to talk
they're
about.
not talking
We talk
about
about
this
what we
stuff.
want to talk
We
about.
talk about it.
Ah, oh no.
Red Valkyrie and Psy talk about it.
What channel was that? I didn't hear you. What channel?
Red Valkyrie. What, did I say it wrong? All right. Red Valkyrie and Psy.
Jason was baiting you right on that one.
Masterfully baiting you.
Oh
Get it?
God.
With the master
I hate you all.
baiting.
I hate you all.
That's the joke.
You
Like
knew
living with a 6-year-old.
You knew what this was.
it. You knew what this was.
Yes, unfortunately, I knew exactly what this was.
It's like living with a 6-year-old.
Yes.
Yes.
The Embrace 2, go get it now.
Get it. Tell Dean and Michael Ogigindin that we said to back it today.
I'm
think that's
not
how you
exactly
say
sure that's how you say that.
I'm
but,
pretty sure that's how you say his name.
Okay.
So we say it in the old country.
Yeah, you're just not living in the old country.
Yeah.
No country for old men.
Dude,
That movie is like that's a very deceiving title for that because like they're like successful in the end. So like it was totally a country for old men.
I've never seen it.
It was a line. It was a line that Tommy Lee Jones gave when people stopped saying "sir" and "ma'am."
Right.
And this is no country for old men. That's where the title came from. In which I kind of agree.
Okay.
I still say "sir" and "ma'am." And when I'm not sure,
That checks out.
Just all you got to do is be kind and thank you kindly, much appreciated. It's really it's not hard to not be an asshole to people.
Yeah, I mean, sir, ma'am, please, and thank you go a very long way.
It's magic words.
So does
Indeed.
give me all your money.
Give me the cash.
Give me the cash.
Give me the
That
cash.
is a very nice hat.
Give me the cash.
Something is going on outside my house. Please be careful. Take sharp object with you.
Is it the floof?
So
No, the floof is in the house.
When I woke up from that dream, I actually had a boss fight for Feline, but I don't know if I should say it.
What? You know what? A boss fight?
Yeah, a boss fight because I figured
Is that like
Feline
a
is
sexual
kicking
move?
ass, and so she needs a boss fight.
I don't know what it was.
I won't say it. I won't describe it.
Is it her versus?
We'll say it offline.
Another cat?
Well,
Is
it just
her versus
involves
a cat that
another. It
doesn't
involves
fly?
somebody else in comics, and it just could get clipped or
Maybe it's her
stupid.
versus a flying squirrel. Wouldn't that be like a boss fight? A flying feline.
Flying
versus
squirrel
a
wouldn't
flying-
fucking stand a chance.
What
No,
if it was a
it's-
giant flying squirrel? Thank you very much.
What are you,
No,
Brie
it's just
Larson?
it's very embarrassing. though,
Billy's
if
favorite.
I were to say it,
Billy's favorite. Brie
Then
Larson.
maybe stop talking
Yeah.
about it.
yeah, I
Billy's
will.
favorite. Brie Larson loves that booty.
Oh man.
Really, like the flat board, do you?
I mean,
Gonna go surfing with her later?
hey,
Use her as the
sometimes
surfboard?
sometimes you want filet mignon. Sometimes you just want a popsicle stick to chew on.
You know, I just watched
No,
that.
no, you
21
don't.
You know, I watched that 21 Jump Street, which I thought was a really good comedy. Even though I was a fan of the show and it didn't follow the show and blah, but it whatever, it's fun. But Brie Larson is in that, and she's actually kind of cute and sexy and fun.
Yeah, she was
She's
in
in Scott
that
Pilgrim
movie.
too. She's not bad in
Yeah,
that
no.
one either.
and she was in that she was all sweaty in a tank top for 2 hours in that King Kong.
King Kong.
movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She just doesn't have a butt. Is all.
Yeah.
I learn
I can
more
dig it.
about Billy's fetishes on this show than I have ever wanted to in my entire
Oh,
life.
that's not. That's
Yeah,
not.
well,
that's
you're the
not a
one who
fetish
you
per se.
invite them. What the fuck?
Well, it's on my channel, so I invite
Yeah.
him. And Billy's always invited on every channel we're on.
Of course.
I like Billy. I just don't need to hear about his proclivities.
I slept with Billy.
No, that's right. We stepped
Wow.
Last stream, like Billy busted my fucking balls so much over my appearance. Was it Billy?
Everybody did. Listen,
Yeah,
if they
they
didn't do that, then that would mean that they didn't like you.
I know.
We woke. We woke
I know.
up. to-
I almost brought a paper plate up here and say, "Can you tell the difference?"
Mm.
You know.
I know Jason.
Maybe.
We woke up in the morning and Jason's like, "Billy, where is your hand right now?" I'm just like, "It's between two pillows." He's like, "Those aren't pillows."
I did accidentally punch Billy in the face. I didn't know
Wait. How'd that happen?
he was caressing my balls the wrong way.
Accidentally.
No, I
Accidentally fucked Billy
I
in
was-
the ass.
that never happened. I don't know what movie you watch. No, he was sleeping in his bed. I was on the couch, and then I went to get up, and I punched him right in the head. I'm like, oops, and he didn't even.
Well,
move.
to be fair, you probably couldn't see him, so
yeah, it was funny. Yes, see,
Yeah, some person remembers.
some person remembers. We all slept with Plegel.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we ate Dillard. We ate
Yeah, we
Dillard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got to meet the quaff.
Quaffed
Now,
out
is he
at
a
Dillard.
writer or an artist? Because
Dillard?
don't
You don't know who
don't you eat the writer first?
You don't know who Dillard is? Like a serious
No, I
question.
know who Dillard is.
Oh, okay.
I'm just fucking around.
I don't know. I mean, I know.
But I mean, in a survival situation, don't artists eat the writer first? Just because?
No, you just eat
hate
whoever's
us.
the weakest first.
Maybe the letterer.
Whoever is the weakest. If the letterer is Jason Momoa, then no, he's gonna take you out. You just eat the weakest.
Okay.
this is why I lift weights.
I do too.
Mhm.
I do that so I could pick.
I'm
heavy
also
things up.
6'2".
I'm not 6'2". I still come up.
I know you're
'Cause
not.
That way, I want to be able to pick up heavy
5'2".
things in case I need to.
It's like you're
I'm
like
6', Billy.
You're
I'm
like
5'6".
Bear next to Jason and
5'6", Billy.
I can't wait until we're actually at a convention at the same time, so we can finally get a picture of me and Jason.
True Woodrow. Hey, I draw at a 7-foot level. Thank you very much.
This is why I have a gun, says Woodrow. Yeah, accurate. There you go.
It's true. Yeah, you eat who doesn't have the gun. That checks out.
Mm-hmm.
How long have we been going?
Stay strapped to get clapped, right?
You got the
I haven't,
clap.
heard, I haven't heard that before.
No,
5'6".
really? You've never heard that before?
You got the clap.
Oh, that's an old saying. Yeah, stay strapped to get clapped.
I like that.
Yep.
I like that.
See, that's the thing about tall people. They got really weak knees.
No,
Yes.
I don't.
Yes, you do. You just don't know it yet.
You,
I do. For
I just
football.
don't know it. Okay. Yep.
Hey, everything's weak with a wooden bat, okay?
Well, I use a wooden one. Why not use a graphite?
Because I don't have one.
Get one.
No.
I mean,
Make me.
you know,
Get one.
Make me.
I'm just saying, you gotta be able to reach me with it.
Reach around?
Right?
You want me to reach
No.
around? I mean, I'm pretty good at
Disavow this
reaching
entire
around.
conversation.
Yeah,
I'm good
I'm
at
kind
it.
of out too. I'm just getting a little too. Why does Billy devolve us into this type of talk?
Why is this always Billy? Billy's known me for a while. He knows this is how I always have been.
Yeah.
Because everything is Billy's fault.
Actually, I'm pretty tame. He's seen me in real life.
Yep.
I'm a lot worse in real life. Yeah. A lot worse. All right. We've been going almost 2 hours now, right? Yeah.
I just love
Something like
going. I'm just getting.
I know.
warmed
I'm
up.
tired, man. Like I said, work's been we're in busy season right now, so especially me getting like 5 hours of sleep doesn't really help. So tonight I want to get at least 5.5.
All right.
Get a half hour more sleep. Yeah, no, I hear you, man. Staying up late.
You've been streaming quite a bit, Jason. I've
Yeah, don't
noticed.
remind me.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
this
turn
last
off
week, you've been
speech
hitting it
chat.
pretty
Thank you,
hard.
Feline.
And so is Luke. Actually, you've had a lot of what's in the box and
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
lots of
yeah. I've been
interviews.
reading a bunch of good comics too.
That's another reason why I'm kind of also in it, because I'm streaming a lot, and that's wearing on me. All right, more.
What up, dudes? More 357 on X, Twitter. You can catch me here, obviously, every Tuesday when I get in, if they let me in. You can also catch me on Wednesdays on Shattermare Media or shattermare.com. We do that at 5 p.m. or 5:30 Pacific Coast time. We do a stream. Brian, Kyle, and myself. And sometimes we have guests on, what have you. And then definitely sign up for the Mercenary Guild at themercenaryguild.com, folks. Get on that mailing list. Get that trading card. It doesn't cost you a dime. Back to comic. We are going to crowdfund it soon enough. The first issue. And yeah, there we go.
There you go. Millie. Yeah.
Go follow Global Frequency, Neff, and Freak Girl over on their channel. Here's a little
Awesome
panel
people.
from Goblin Girl of their appearance in that book.
It's a good appearance.
You can also follow me over on X with Ghost Monster with the 3 where the last E is. And yeah, thanks for having me on.
You're very welcome, Billy. You're always welcome. Luke.
You can find me at Death Metal Hero, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, even have one of those Facebook fan page things. But all of my links are available on deathmetalhero.com, which my better half has posted a link for in the chat of this video. And it'll be on my channel next week. But please join me on Flying Felines Happy Hour Hangout next Tuesday at 5 p.m. We had a fantastic show today. A lot of fun. We celebrated Floop's 1-year birthday today. And, drinks and fun and memes and videos and trivia. So come join us. And also, don't forget to sign up for the Mercenary Guild. Show this one mo again. This is Nicole, the Elven Sorceress. She is part of the Mage Guild, which is the rival of the Mercenary Guild in the town of Saltport. Find out how things, pop off between the Mage Guild, the Mercenary Guild, and the Ancient Evil rising to take over the town. Yes, indeed, and things are going to pop off big time.
Popping off.
But yeah, go sign up and join us.
I just love how you pondered those blacks in, man. That's a tattoo.
I like the blacks.
That's a fucking tattoo, man.
I like pounding blacks too.
Yeah, pounding blacks is great.
Jesus
this is
Christ.
what I did.
Jesus
There you
God.
go. Sign up for Frog G2.
Gripping at the door.
Till the next time we see you, we love you. May you get high, may you drop ass, and may you get laid and all that good shit.